All right, let's talk about the push-up. You know, it's one of those exercises that seems so basic, but for so many of us, it just feels totally impossible. Well, today, we're going to change that. We're going to lay out a clear step-by-step map to get you from wherever you are now to finally doing a real push-up. Does this sound familiar? You get down on the floor, you get in position, you lower yourself, and then that's it. Nothing. Your arms just totally give out on the very first rep. Or maybe your hips drop way before your chest gets anywhere near the ground. If any of that hits home, you are in exactly the right place.
Now, what's really wild is just how common this whole struggle is. Seriously, it's not just you. In fact, take a look at this number, 53%.
Yeah, you heard that right. More than half of Americans can't knock out 10 push-ups. So let's get this straight right now. This isn't some kind of personal failure. You're not behind. You are literally starting with the majority. The only difference is, today you're going to learn the system to leave that majority behind for good. So, let's start by really digging into the problem. I like to call it the push-up wall. Why do so many people try and just completely fail? And this quote just nails it, right? We treat the push-up like it's this simple pass-fail test. You can either do it or you can't. But think about it. That's like walking into a gym for the very first time and trying to bench press the heaviest weight you can find. Of course you'd fail, and you'd probably walk out thinking, well, I guess lifting just isn't for me. It's the whole approach that's broken. So let's be absolutely crystal clear on this. The problem isn't that you're not strong enough. It's that you're trying to start the game on the final boss level. We just need to find level 1 for you. Which of course brings us to the solution. Let's get into the actual map. The step-by-step progression path that's going to take you from wherever you are right now to a full, clean, awesome-looking push-up. And here it is. It's a 5-step journey. We're going to start at the wall, then move to an incline, then down to our knees, use a special bridge exercise, and then, finally, we arrive at the full push-up. This isn't a guess. This isn't a maybe. It's a proven system. Okay, step 1, the wall push-up. And I know exactly what you might be thinking. A wall push-up? That's too easy. That doesn't even count. Well, you know what? That kind of thinking is why people get stuck for years. If every other version of a push-up is too hard, then this is your true starting line. Master it. From the wall, we move on to inclines. The principle here is super simple. The higher up your hands are, the less of your own body weight you have to lift. So you can start with a high kitchen counter, and once that gets easy, maybe you move to a sturdy desk, and then a low coffee table. You gradually make it harder as you get stronger. All right, now let's talk about the infamous knee push-up. This is where so many people hit a brick wall. They can do 20, 30, maybe even 50 push-ups on their knees, but they still can't do a single full one. And there's actually a very specific mathematical reason for this. Just look at this chart. When you're on your knees, you're pushing roughly 60% of your body weight, but in a full push-up, that jumps all the way up to 75%. That 15% leap, that is a massive jump. It is a huge gap in strength that most people try to leap across and just end up failing every single time. So, how in the world do we cross that gap? Simple. We build a bridge. And this is it, the alternating push-up. Here's how it works. You lower yourself down in the full push-up position, using that full 75% of your body weight, and then, once you're at the bottom, you drop to your knees to push back up with the easier 60%. It is the perfect link between the two levels. Okay, so now you have the levels, but how do you actually train with them? Let's get into the blueprint, the simple rules you need to follow to actually make progress. The plan is really this simple. First, you've got to be honest with yourself and find the level where you can do about 8 to 10 good, clean reps. Then you train that level for 3 sets, just 2 or 3 times a week. That's it. Your muscles need rest days to actually grow stronger. And here's the golden rule. When and only when you can do 3 sets of 12 clean reps, you have earned the right to move up to the next level. And what do I mean by clean? It means you control the entire movement. You go all the way down and you push all the way back up. Your body is a straight, solid line from your head to your feet or your knees. No sagging hips allowed, and definitely no bouncing off the floor. Quality over quantity every single time. Now, as you go, you're probably going to run into a few little roadblocks. It happens. So let's quickly cover the most common ones and talk about how to fix them so they don't derail your progress. Feeling it in your wrists? Easy fix. Just try turning your hands out a little bit or even do your push-ups on your fists. Feel like your core is collapsing before your arms do? Try adding a few sets of planks to the end of your workouts.
Hips sagging or not going low enough? Well, that's a form issue. Slow it down and really focus on that straight body line and getting a full range of motion on every rep.
And finally, let's talk about what is honestly the most important piece of this whole puzzle. Because you can have the perfect map and the perfect plan, but without the right mindset, you are still going to get lost.
And for any gamers out there, this is the perfect analogy. You would never expect to beat the hardest boss in a video game on your very first try. No way. You play the early levels, you get stronger, you unlock new skills. You have to treat your push-up training the exact same way. Each level you master unlocks the next one.
This slide right here is so important. The goal is not to rush to the end as fast as you can. The goal is to absolutely master the stage you're on right now. When you focus on owning your current level, getting to the next one just becomes an inevitable outcome. You have to trust the process.
And you've got to be patient with that process. For some people, getting from the wall to a full push-up might take 6 weeks. For someone else, it might take 4 months. Guess what? Both of those are a total success. The only failure is skipping the boring parts. They're not boring, they're foundational.
Always remember this. Strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. That person you see at the gym doing perfect, flawless push-ups, they almost certainly started right where you are. They just didn't get discouraged, and they didn't skip the steps.
So there you have it, the complete map, the rules of the road, and the right mindset. The excuse of I can't do push-ups is officially gone. You have everything you need. So the only question left is the one right on the screen. Find your level and start today.